Hello, and welcome to Tales from the Backlog. I am Steve Boshear, and I'm a Bork.
Bork. Because tonight we're playing a Mork Borg variant called Borg. It is the goodest boys in the baddest times. Goodest boys and girls.
Yeah.
So tonight we will be playing the scenario, The Kennels of Galgenbeck, which I'm sure I mispronounced.
Galgenbeck. I know that from the map.
Exactly.
Not the Kennels, just the Galgenbeck.
Does everyone want to go around and introduce their characters? Introduce your Borks.
Okay, first off, hello, my name is Mia, and I will be playing a French Bulldog companion dog named Juniper. She is a bit of a sneak. She can manipulate small items without needing to test her presence. She also gets a bonus to lifting small items off people. Not super strong, but she does have I think a couple of us have this, a nice fancy iron fang grill that gives her a boost in her bite. But she is, again, as a companion dog, a little bit like, oh, hey, okay, you all are just too rough and tumble for me. So, but we'll have fun with that. So thank you. Thank you, Jason. Thank you, Steve.
I am Steve, as I said, and I am playing Puke Face. Puke Face is a mutt of unguessable heritage, and I have a very long branch that I love, and I carry it everywhere. I have zeros in all my attributes except for presence, in which I have a -2. And and my dog class is Singer, which means I can pick one of you guys at the start of every round and give you a +1 to all tests. I myself will continue to fail the tests.
Does that mean you'll role play with it? Kind of sound.
I'm also very ugly, which is why I am called Puke Face.
And I'm Kenny. I'll be playing the compared to his mutt of a companion, Puke Face, the opposite of that, a prize-winning purebred German Shepherd by the name of Balto Saxon. He is compared to the all bark Balt of Puke Face. Balto Saxon is all bite, a brute with both iron fangs and padded battleware, as he is a brawler.
Excellent. Although I don't know where these words of French bulldogs and German whatever you are's come about, because there is no France or Germany here. But you were all in the city of Galgenbeck. You're from the city of Galgenbeck. That's where you live. I don't know if you are part of someone's household, someone's pet that just gets out constantly. If you're street dogs, whatever you want to be. But in the city of Galgenbeck, there is a certain market known as Nargast. In Nargast, livestock are sold, but only of a certain type. To say it directly, Nargast is thick with dogs. Dogs in kennels, dogs on leashes, dogs running and biting, dogs cowering and yapping. The whole market is ostensibly under the auspice of the god Necrobel, and is favored by the Inquisition, but it runs on silver. Vast, heaping wagon loads of silver pass through the market every day. A portion of that take is diverted to the tunnels beneath, and that last detail is the one that has captured your attention. Not really, because you're going to be doing this for a different reason. So, you are all dogs from across the city. Just you all know each other in passing because, maybe not just in passing. Don't start with that shit tonight. Maybe not just in passing, but you are dogs from across the city, and one of your kin, Alphonse, has been taken into the tunnels under Nargast. And you have temporarily joined forces to save them. You must free any dogs you find, and you must hold those who have imprisoned them accountable. So you have made your way through the market, sniffing, snuffling, thinking, barking, until you have found the end of the trail for your friend Alphonse, and it has led you down beneath the buildings of the market into some catacombs, tunnels. Let's say tunnels beneath the market. You find yourself in. You go down the initial stairwell, and you find yourself in a fairly large room. Really, you're not. Let's go back. 1, 2. It's about like 25 by 30 feet. Yeah, that fits. Like 25 by 30 feet, damp stone, flickering torches on the wall, moldy, scattered hay, and an acrid reek of animal fear. To the north is a wooden door. To the south are the stairs leading back up to the market. And to the east is an iron door. And all around the room, there's some barrels around the room. And what are you doing?
So we are down here because we sniffed out Alphonse? Or we
Yes,
sniffed out...
this is where you have sniffed out he has been taken.
Okay. Can we sniff which direction he was taken?
Give me a presence check.
Yeah. Here we go.
Oh, the checks are D20s, right?
Correct.
Yep.
I
Okay.
have.
Oh my goodness, why would you guys bring me down to this smelly hole? I know we're looking for somebody, but oh my gosh.
Everything smells like puke. I rolled an 11.
And an 11.
I'll roll. 8. Sniffing things is beneath me.
And that's with your presence modifiers.
Yeah, it was actually 13 on the die.
Ooh.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, I'll give that a 7.
I'm going to need a bath after this. Oh my gosh.
So
Well,
Juniper
you
rolled.
smell Alphonse here, but the smell of his piss, his fearful piss, is just feels like it's everywhere. Like you'd swear it's leading both east and north.
So there's a door to the north. Is this a humans only door, or can I just push it?
Oh, it's definitely a human door. What are you inspecting the door?
I'm looking to see if it has one of those fucking things the humans always like grab with their big meaty paws and turn, or if you can just put your shoulder in it.
Well, as you give a look at it, you hear a moderate commotion coming from behind the door, and then the door opens. And how many of these fuckers are there? Four guys lope in with just dog masks on.
Oh, the fuck they do.
Yeah, they do. They seem to alternate between moving on 2 legs and 4 legs. They see the... Oh, really, dude? Okay, real quick. You need to shush it.
I told you he was going to be traumatized by the game tonight.
No, I literally knocked a bunch of stuff off my desk.
Oh.
So roll me a d6.
All right. What am I rolling for?
Which one of you roll me a d6?
2.
All right. So before you can really process what you're seeing, oh my God, I turned Discord off. Shut up. Before you can really process what you're seeing coming at you, the dog mask guys see the three of you and immediately woof, 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 and they are all carrying nets and tridents, and they move to attack.
Okay, is this woof woof they're doing, is it intelligible or are they just being assholes?
It is unintelligible to you, but they seem to know what they're saying, and it doesn't really sound like the human language you're used to hearing from humans.
Yeah. These guys...
Do we have a rough estimate of what they're trying to say?
Rough.
Well, it's probably something to do with how they're advancing on you and attempting to attack you.
Okay. Well, I drop my chest to the floor and extend my arms out and go to try and fake them out.
Yeah, you know what?
Right.
I'll just spin with my big stick in my mouth and I'll Bork at Bolto.
They are going first.
Alrighty.
So, I think 2 of them are going to go after Balto, and 1 each is going to go after Juniper and Pukeface.
All right.
So let's just do this clockwise. Juniper, make me a defense roll. It's going to be a DR12 agility check.
Agility, okay. Oh, that's not good. That's a 10.
All right. Well, you are unhurt, but the dog mask jailer that has come at you is entrapped you in his net. Puke face. Give me likewise. DR12 defense check. It's an agility check.
16.
Excellent. So that dog mask jailer tries to fling his net at you, and I mean, you are not having any of that. How are you getting out of the way of that net?
Easy. I just turn my head, forgetting that I even have this long branch in my mouth, and the net just lands on the end of the branch and then falls down when I shake my head.
Well, I mean, he's still holding on to the net, but
sure, but the end of it that would have gotten me hits the branch.
Yeah. Yes. Apologies for one moment.
Help me, get me out of this thing. Oh my God.
I will in a minute.
Start chewing on the ropes a bit.
I'm not completely unprepared with no scratch paper.
Mm-hmm.
You're completely unprepared with no scratch paper.
That's actually correct. The second part of that's correct anyway.
Well, the first part of it was incorrect, so...
I'm just glad I had left my dice here from when I made the character, because otherwise I probably would have started the stream without any dice.
I'm lucky I have dice just up here.
Yeah.
All right, so Pukeface, you've avoided your jailer's net. Balto Saxon, you've got to make me 2 defense rolls.
Ooh, and it's agility, so I get a whopping -1 to both rolls.
Good luck.
Yeah, I got an 8 And I got a 14. So I missed one of the nets, but they got me with the second one. Sons of
All
bitches.
right. Well, that's you dodge out of the way of one of them and right into the next one. So yeah, we're on to you all. Juniper, you are stuck in this net. So you need to make a. I probably could have done this when the attack was made. But so you're kind of struggling in this net. Can you make me a DR 13 strength check or lose your action?
There we go. 14.
Steve?
I was going to say, I don't know if anyone heard me, but I borked at Balto at the top of the round, which means he gets +1 to all his checks. Is he still in that net?
Yeah, I rolled low. I think I rolled like an 8.
Yeah, I think you rolled super low anyway, but I just in case.
I appreciate it. So that means I'm just rolling. I should have been just rolling straight.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
No negative modifiers.
All right. Sorry to interrupt.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so Juniper, you're out of that net, right?
Sweet.
Nice. What do you want to do?
Rush forward and bite one on the ankle.
All right, so you're making a melee attack, so that's going to be a DR 12 strength check.
Yeesh, that's 11 on the dice, or total with the modifier. So missed by 1.
It's close, but not quite. Puke face. What are you doing?
Ooh. Well,
were you trying to like run your long stick at this guy who was throwing a net at you?
What I was gonna do was try to run over to Juniper to help her, but with my stick. So yeah, I'm running past the guy.
So I am gonna say that's for both of them.
Ready?
And that was
okay. 7 is that they.
Let's see. Well, they got to make a check against 7 to not get knocked over.
That's right.
So first one, second one. Okay, well the one that tried to throw a net on you, Puke Face, just you get that branch right up between his legs, and he goes tumbling all over. And you keep running because you're doing really good, but the dog mask jailer that's been harrying Juniper is he's wise to your tricks and just hops over that stick as it comes by.
I'll get you next time, jackass.
Balto Saxon.
Yes.
Give me a DR 13 strength check to get out of this net.
All right, so I actually get a +1 here.
Nice.
And I rolled a 1, so it's a 2.
All right. Well, you are losing your action for this turn as that guy tries to just reel you in.
Can it be that thing where like the dog's claws slip on the floor and his legs just go?
I'm splayed out.
Sure. I mean, he's in a net, so it's going to be kind of awkward anyway. But
right, I'm just imagining how a strong dog is suddenly not strong by being a clumsy idiot.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go back to the top. That dog mask jailer that's been harrying Juniper is going to turn on you, Puke Face. He seems really unhappy with you trying to trip him up, and he just jabs his trident at you. So make me a DR 12 agility check to avoid that.
Is 7 as big as 12?
Do you have, well, first, top of the round, Puke Face, who are you singing at?
I'm still singing at Balto because I'm just convinced Balto's gonna kill these guys for us. Balto, get him!
All right. Well, that does not. I think the one who did that like skidding thing was you.
Oh man.
And that dog mask jailer does 5 damage at you.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Oh, my current health now equals the roll that I did.
Oh no.
You know what? Let's be silly.
I actually had significant max health compared to you guys, I think, but it's gone now.
I have only 9 hit points.
All right. Well, that guy you knocked over,
yeah.
He attempted to get back up, but I guess this like entryway, the stones are damp enough that he just sprawled right back out.
All right.
Balto Saxon.
Yes.
One of these guys. Give me a sec. All right. So what I'm doing here is the 2 guys that were on you, one of them got you in his net and you were still in that net.
Mm-hmm.
The other one is trying to help him keep you in that net. So give me a strength DR 14 check.
All right.
It's 14 because I'm doing a +1 for the helping.
Yeah, I rolled a 20, not with the +1, so that is a 20.
Nice. Well, don't these dipshits look like fools? Because you were able to just harry, probably using them fancy jaws of yours.
Right.
Just harry your way right through that net, ruining it.
Nice.
And also just ruining what they were doing for the round.
Woohoo!
Woof, woof.
Woof, woof.
Juniper, you're back up.
The one that slipped and fell, I'm going to run over and try and bite him on the nose.
Nice. So, you know what? That since he's still struggling, apparently he's pretty incompetent and struggling to get up. Give me a DR 11 strength check to melee him.
That's a very big miss.
Well, sometimes it just doesn't happen. It's okay. You gave him a good grrr, but it was on one of the more padded parts of his body. Puke face.
Yeah.
You got stabbed by one of these guys.
I
what are
don't
you doing?
like it. I'm gonna hit him with my stick, and I don't mean that I want to try and run by and trip him. I would like to do a strength check to actually attack him with the stick.
Okay.
Or is that too tool usery?
No, okay. I am perfectly okay with that. The was me looking up what kind of damage you're gonna do.
All right.
It's gonna be if you hit him with this thing, it's gonna be D4 damage.
Well, it can't be worse than my bite, especially since
my
my bite deals 1d8 plus 1. No, that's the brute. Never mind. I'm not going to read this right now. I have rolled a 17.
Nice.
With my stick.
Roll a D4 for damage.
Yes, sir. 2 damage.
Nice. Well, you have smacked that guy right in the solar plexus with that stick.
Oh, I'm growling at him too.
Oh, he's feeling mildly intimidated.
I'm like the bard dog, so I'm always just making some kind of noise. I'm like, "Rrr."
Sometimes growling, sometimes whining. generally barking,
Well,
always
it's
some
like
kind
it's
of
like a
noise.
Bork, but it's with this branch in my mouth. So
Oh, all right, Balto Saxon, you have broken free of this fucking net finally.
All right.
What you doing?
Balto is pissed, and so the one that actually got him with a net, he's just gonna leap up and take a bite out of crime and just try and go straight for the crown jewels
All right.
with his iron fangs.
All right,
this
give me a
man made a
DR
McGruff
strength
reference.
I got a 13.
That's enough.
Woohoo!
All right.
All right, so roll me some damage.
Let me get the right dice. I do 9 points of damage.
All right, yeah. So you go after that guy right in his crown jewels, and oh boy, he goes right the fuck down.
Mm.
He is bleeding out from his crotch area.
Yeah.
He's dead.
All right.
He's out of it.
Juniper's like, oh,
Yeah. So we are back up top.
You know what? Juniper had a hard time this round, so this time Pukeface is gonna go. Juniper, what are you doing?
I'm doing what I can. I'm not used to this street fighting stuff.
You gotta bite him.
Like my ball back at the house.
Yeah.
So the dog mask jailer that's engaged with Juniper is going to attempt to stand up again.
And when Juniper mentions balls, that's when Balto Saxon spits out the jail catcher's balls.
Funny.
Oh.
Ball. For the nobody who's going to get that.
Yeah.
And Juniper, the guy you just tried to bite, the guy you just bit but didn't do any damage on, has stood up. And give me a DR12 agility check to defend against his net.
Nope. That's a 10 on the dice, so 10.
All right, so I'm going to switch it up and give me that strength DR13 check now. And you're getting your +1 from a puke face, right?
Yep.
No, Mia, you're keeping into account your +1 from puke face.
I missed it by a mile.
The strength check?
Yep.
Okay. So you are going to be losing your next turn. Puke face. This dude is not this dude who stuck you with his trident is not happy that you have bitten him back. I mean, who would be? But he's going to attack. He knows that there's more money in catching you than killing you.
Oh, he'd be wrong about that.
So he's going to try and net you again. Give me a DR12 agility check.
And then I'd charge him to take me away. All right. That's a 3.
Cool. So yeah, he gets that net. Apparently that damage was hurting you a little more than you thought. And he gets that net he gets you all tangled up in that net. Give me a strength DR13 check.
I don't know where you got the idea that I didn't think it hurt me. That's a 6.
All right. Well, you are going to lose your next turn.
Well, I'm
Balto
gonna. You know what?
Saxon.
While I'm in that net, I'm just gonna growl at him and say, "You smell like puke."
He sees you growling at him, and he barf, barf,
Hey,
back at you.
fuck you too.
Balto Saxon. one of these dudes is still up, like, one of the guys that was engaged with you is, like, coming after you with his trident. Give me a DR12 agility check.
Ooh, okay, agility. So -1. Does a 2 make it?
Sadly, no. And you are taking 6 points of damage from that trident.
All right, so then my armor is D2, so I roll that to see how much.
Yeah, so roll the D2, and that's how much is going to come off of that roll. That
1.
damage.
So it was 5 damage. Okay. Well, that's not good.
No, it is not. That said, Juniper and Pukeface, you are struggling in those nets this turn. Balto, though, yeah, you're still up and going. So you're hurt, but what are you doing?
I'm going to go for the same maneuver. So he has stuck me with the trident, and I'm going to just try and snap his inner thigh at the very least if I can reach him.
Sounds like a good plan.
And no, I cannot. Apparently, hurt by the trident, I have my prowess in battle is hampered, and I rolled a 6.
Yeah, that kind of sucks.
Mm-hmm. You're going to dice jail too.
Shit.
Let me get another one. Well, this will be the fastest.
I want to spend one of my omens.
Oh yeah, you guys do have omens.
I want to spend my omen for Balto to re-roll that.
Okay.
All right.
Roll good.
I got a 5. I rolled worse.
Jeez.
So for reals,
bad omens. Bad.
Just gonna halt things for a second here. Did you all look at what you can do with your omens?
No, I was just looking at it a second ago. You could re-roll. You could do max damage. You could deflect damage.
Yeah, you can. You can deal max damage with one attack. Re-roll a die roll, yours or someone else's. Lower damage dealt to you by D6. Neutralize a crit or fumble, or lower one test DR by -4.
Gotcha. Well, unfortunately, I was still far enough that even if I lowered it by 4, it wasn't going to happen.
I just put this little screen grab of that list of things in the Discord for you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you.
If you play with that, okay, when depleted, and you regain as many. Oh, so if we rest, we get omens. Okay.
So we're going to be coming back to the top here.
Yeah. Can I use an omen to then try and reduce the damage?
Sure.
All right, I'll just roll a d6 to see. Yeah. Fuck, a 1. God damn it, I'm rolling like dog shit tonight.
Exactly.
Pun intended.
All right. Well, these guys. Let's see. You're hurt, and both of you are in nets. So Juniper.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, this guy is trying to just basically completely incapacitate you. Give me another strength DR13 roll to break out of this net.
Haha, there's a nat 20.
Ooh. Well, you know what? I'm not entirely, I don't think there's anything super, specific about what crits do with this sort of thing. Well, there kind of is. And it was what I was going to have you do anyway. You bust out of that. He's apparently just tangled up in the net he was trying to keep you tangled in. You get a free attack on this guy.
Oh. I am pissed.
Small but angry.
So that's also a DR
12.
12 for strength.
Yes.
That falls short. But can I use an omen, lower one test by -4, and get a success on that?
I am going to say most likely. Yeah, F it. Yeah, you can do that. So
Right.
if you lower it by 4, do you hit?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Bite that guy.
And with my Iron Fang, I do 3 points of damage.
What are you rolling for that Iron Fang?
A D8.
Just a straight D8?
A straight D8, yeah.
Okay. And you got 3?
Yep.
Okay. Well, you've taken a nice chunk out of that guy.
That's the back of his calf.
Yeah. No, that hurt him. Puke Face. Same thing. This dude is trying to wrestle you into incapacitation. Make me a strength DR 13 check.
I have failed it.
Oh, okay.
You know what? I know that I'm blowing through them fast, but what the heck? It's a one shot. I'm gonna spin another omen, leaving myself with 1 to re-roll that.
Okay.
It's so low that the -4 wouldn't have helped. 13 exactly.
All right. You were able to just wiggle and squiggle your mutt butt out of that net, and you are free for now.
I'm like a small, lower, medium-sized dog. I think like 50 pounds maybe.
I can't picture how big. I assumed you were a small to medium-sized dog, like not a lap dog, but just like a basic mutt.
Yeah, the dog I had was 80 pounds, so I feel like 50 pounds would be a medium-sized dog.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, like basically, I'm seeing like Mia. Juniper is like a lap dog.
Yeah.
Puke Face is like a basic, just street mutt.
Yeah.
And Balto Saxon is like a big, purebred, lots of teeth sort of dog.
Yeah. Maybe extra rows, since it's the apocalypse.
Yeah.
Okay, well you were able to squiggle your way out of that net, and that dude is vulnerable. Balto Saxon. This guy is going to try, the guy you're engaged with, he sees what a catch you might be if you were, healed up a little bit. So he flings that net back at you.
All right.
It's a DR 12 agility check.
Did
you get stuck?
Is it possible to roll a 0?
I don't know. Seriously, ask me from last week.
Because I did. I rolled a 1 with a -1 attribute, so I rolled a 0.
Oof.
Welcome to Tales from the Backlog.
Welcome back, yes,
so
Kenny. Thank you for joining us.
But good.
45 minutes in, Balto Saxon's dead.
Right. All right, guys.
Well, he's not dead, but he's been caught up by this jailer's net.
I strongly recommend
his next turn.
I strongly recommend we don't get caught by these guys. Just
So Juniper, you just got a real nice bite on that dude. You want to try and get another nice bite on that dude?
Yes, encouraged by my success, I will do that.
Nice.
Yep, 10 with modifier, so.
Well, even with the iron fangs, he's got some pad. I mean, these are people who work with dogs, even if they're bad guys working with dogs. So he's got padding, and you just haven't super keyed in onto where that padding is and isn't yet, and you just got him in a lot of padding. Puke face.
Yeah. Excuse me. So this guy that keeps trying to net me, yeah, I'm gonna hit him with my stick. That went well last time. 10.
No.
I wave my stick at him in a threatening
Yes.
manner.
You wave your stick around in a threatening manner, and he's looks wary of it, but not really afraid.
It's so long, I'm just off balance all the time.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna go back up to the top. Puke face. Do you want to use your sing? Who are you using singer on this turn?
It's got to be one of these two. I can't use it on myself, I think. So I'm gonna roll for it. Juniper, get Balto out. That's gonna be my encouragement.
All right. Yeah. Yes.
All right.
Get Balto. Get Balto.
Out. Get Balto out. Balto's on our side.
Oh, sorry, Balto.
All right, Juniper. The guy you're engaged with, he seems to have had a bit of enough with you, and he is going to take a stab at you with his trident. It's a DR12 agility check for defense.
Who uses a fucking trident on a lapdog?
This dude.
17 on the dice.
Nice. All right. Well, he makes a really obvious thrust at you, and you just hop right around where he's going. Puke face. Yeah, this guy is not having it. He has taken another thrust at you with his trident. Likewise on the agility check.
One.
You kidding me?
Oh my
No.
gosh.
Wait a minute. I rolled the wrong dice. I rolled a D12. Much better. I got 5 times as much.
Well, that's better. Because that one would have hurt. This is going to hurt too, but not as much.
Fido. Hey, Lisa.
Oh my God.
And that's another 5 damage.
Well, that's
We'll see y'all next week.
Yeah.
Fight it. Oh, that's good. That's good. If you were playing, you should use that name.
Yes.
All right. Puke face, how are you doing?
I am at 2 of 12.
Oof. But you're still in the game.
Absolutely.
Unlike Balto Saxon, who is just the jailer that has got you all netted up, has begun dragging you towards that east door. Juniper, you're up.
I would like to try and help Balto. Maybe grab that net and try and tug it.
You don't
Get a
have to
difficulty.
do what I said in order to get your +1, by the way.
Oh no, that's all fine. But yeah, that would be. I would like to help Balto at least either do that or bite the jailer that's got him.
Well, I will point out that the jailer that's got him is probably a good 200 pounds of people. How much would you say Juniper weighs?
25 pounds, maybe at the most.
Let me at him! Let me at him!
Yeah, can I like leap on Balto's back and then do like a flying dog leap towards the jailer's face to try and scare him?
Or eat him.
Do you want to attack the jailer that's dragging Balto?
Yes.
All right, give me that DR12 strength check then.
Yes.
With a +1 from Puke Face's Singer.
Woohoo!
Juniper makes the correct move.
That's an 18 on the dice. So yeah, that's a
Nice. All right. Well,
finally.
Roll me some damage on that.
Ooh, and that's an 8 on that 8-sided dice.
Ha ha!
All right, so I don't know if you all are familiar with the phrase like I can't even remember the phrase, but you just bit that dude's face off.
Nice.
He is faced.
Wait, didn't he have a mask?
Well, you got under the mask. And, I mean, she's a small dog.
Yeah.
Leaped on Balto's back and then used him as a springboard. Nice. So thank you.
Okay, well, you have just taken out half of the jailers, so they have to check for morale. Oof. Ugh. Well, they made their morale check. Just.
Big
So
mistake!
there are still 2 dog mask jailers engaged with y'all.
Gonna be 1 in a second.
I hope. Puke Face, you're up.
All right. So the one that was dragging Balto is dead.
Yes.
So the one that stabbed me is my target.
All right. So that's just so we're clear. There is one jailer that was the one that was engaged with Juniper that she took off from to attack the one that was dragging Balto.
Right.
And there's another jailer that's engaged with Puke Face. So you're engaging the one that's engaged with you.
Correct.
Cool beans. What are you doing? Are you smacking him with that stick? Right, you should ask, are you swinging that stick around at him, hoping that it will hurt him?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
All right. Give me that DR12 strength check then.
That is a nat 20.
For reals?
For reals.
All right. Well, you're going to roll, you're doing double damage.
And what was my damage roll for this again?
D4.
D4. So am I rolling 2d4 or am I rolling 1 and doubling it?
Whichever way you would prefer. It says 2 times damage. So I would say just double one roll.
Well, I rolled max, so it's 8 damage.
Nice. So, well, you're flailing that stick around, and you manage to just clock this guy right on the side of the head, and he just crumples.
I'm gonna spit the stick out and say, "Fuck you."
The tides of battle have turned.
Then I'm gonna pick the stick back up.
All right. Balto, you were still kind of entangled in this net, so can you give me, but there's no one holding it. Give me a DR 10 check, strength check to get out of it.
I rolled an 11, so I believe I get out.
All right, you are out of that net, and there is one dude left.
All right, I'm like in another world, like a canine dog. He's going to just leap at him, just jaws wide open to try and snap his arm.
Okay.
The one that's holding the trident, hopefully, but we'll see. And I miss with a. But you know what? To finish this off, I'm going to burn an omen point to drop the rating by 4 to make it a hit. So I rolled a 9. So I will do 9 damage.
Oh, so what were you trying to do to him?
Just come at him and like leap and just grab the arm of the trident that he had been holding to stab Juniper.
All right. Well, you just launch through the air and just get those jaws on his arm and crunch, and his arm just crumples in your jaws like just celery.
Nice.
I just celery.
Yank it, rip it off.
I like celery, but it's the first thing I could think of.
Right, but we're dogs.
Like,
so
yeah, but it's the first thing I could think of, and Balto just completely overkilled this guy.
Nice. And then when Balto's after he rips the guy's arm off, and as the man stops moving, he just lifts his leg and just pees all over the guy's body.
Nice.
Just
appropriate.
Mm-hmm.
Apropro, as they say. All right. So the battle is over.
Stand there with a trident hanging out of the side of me, and good work, guys.
So you are like, the battle is over. You all are able to take a minute to just, or however dogs would catch a breath, and in doing so, everyone heal a D4 hit points.
Oh. Ooh, I rolled max again.
It's brought you back up to what, 6?
It's brought me back up to half my max.
3. Oh, close to max.
All right.
How
so
am
as
the tank? Hit
because I think you rolled like a lot of hit points.
I did. I rolled max on my hit points at the start. Yeah.
Okay, so you're able to, like, after you take you take a minute to catch your breath, and afterwards you get in, like, you don't really hear anyone else coming. There's still sounds deeper into the tunnels, but nothing that sounds like it's coming towards you. There is still that iron door to the east. The wooden door to the north is hanging open, though. If you poke your head out and around a little bit, you can see that the door leads into a corridor running perpendicular to the doorway. So basically, you look out the door and there's a tunnel that goes right.
Jason, I'm sorry, I'm having some sort of audio trouble. I'm not able to understand you. Does Jason sound okay to you guys?
Yeah, he sounds fine to me.
I think it's my headphones. I'm going to reboot them. Hold on a second.
No worries.
Which is bad because the stream's capturing my headphone output. Sorry, guys. All right. How about now?
Yeah, well, I hear you fine.
I hear you. I hear you fine. How do you hear me?
Sounds good.
Okay, so yeah, the door to the north, if you look through it, it's a hallway that leads right and left. And yeah, what are you all checking out now?
I'm trying to go through the door. Do I need to roll some kind of check to see if I can figure out how to get the stick through?
Which are you going north? Or are you trying to go north?
Yes, the north door.
Okay, yeah, you can. That door was like they saw you all and just let it swing open. So you were totally able to get through that door easy peasy.
Even with a stick that's really long.
You want me to make you check presence to figure
I
out
mean,
how to get that stick through this
Boink.
door?
I kind of feel like, yes, I want to roleplay the situation. I want the mechanics to reflect the fact that I have a huge stick in my mouth. Yes.
If
All
he
right.
fails, I'm going to help him by
Give me
pulling
a
on
pre-
the other
give me
end
a-
of the stick.
Give me a DR10 presence check.
Well,
to
that's
get
my
that
negative
stick through this
2.
door.
I did not make it. I got 4 on the dice and I have negative 2 in presence, so I guess we're not going north, guys.
Well, you're trying. Steve, can you give me a DR? Just give me a DR10 strength check.
That's a 6. You're trying to
Is
see
there
if I
any
could
way
just
I-
force it through.
Or can I assist?
Kind of. But you get to that door and you push and you're just not making it through that door right now.
Sorry, guys. I thought I was being funny, but I've actually caused a problem.
Can I assist by tugging on one end of the stick and get him kind of sideways in the door?
Sure.
All right. Does that what's that get me?
That can get you through the door.
All right, I'm through the door. Juniper, let go of my stick.
No.
All right. So you said it goes left and right in here, and I think when you were describing the other door, that's when my headphones were glitching out.
So they're on the east side of that room, or basically in the near the center of that room, the entryway you were in, there was a big iron-bound door that you didn't explore at all.
Okay. Yeah. So I still think that the door they came out of is probably our best bet.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree too, because I don't think we have any means to opening the iron door.
All right. Yeah, that's a good point. Although that kind of makes me want to more. So, guys, left or right?
Well, given how much trouble you had to go through the open door already, I don't know if we want to take our chances on your present scores to get us through the locked door.
Maybe I'll roll toughness or something. Can I smell Alphonse? A direction from Alphonse once I'm through the north door?
Give me. This wouldn't be difficult, but there are a lot of dogs that have come through here. So I'm gonna say, give me a DR12 presence check on that.
No, I won't. I'll give you. You got a DR5 for me? I can do a DR5.
Shit. Well, let me check the difficulty rating chart, and the difficulty rating chart only goes down to DR6, which is an incredibly simple task, which this was not.
Yeah. I don't. Everything smells like puke.
Yeah, you're smelling a lot of fearful dog smell.
All right. So which way do we go? I ask my companions.
Is there any sort of distinguishing, like, light, smell, that kind of gives us a hint of what's down each way? Even if we can't smell which way Alphonse was taken, maybe we can...
Well, you know what, Balto? Give me a DR8 presence test.
0.
Yeah, no, there's a lot of smells here. They're just they're just smells on smells on smells, and it seems like some smells are coming from the left, but you're not entirely sure because they also seem to be coming from the right.
So Balto just barks to the right as if he knows what he's talking about.
Let's go.
Like he's definitely to the right. Yeah, definitely.
Juniper, do you want to smell anything?
Well, yeah, I can sniff about, but I am kind of out of my element here. So.
Aren't we all?
Well, Juniper, do you want to try and smell what's going on around here?
Well, yeah, I just rolled, but that is not good.
Did you roll above an 8?
Nope. I rolled a 5 total.
Again, we're rolling like dog shit.
Oh my goodness, you were rolling like me last week. All right. Yeah. So yeah, y'all are just, there are a lot of fucking smells down here. They're not good smells. Like you can tell none of this is good smell. There is dead smell. Like there's dead people smell. There's dead dog smell. There's lots of garbage smell. There's lots of fearful people smell. There's lots of fearful dog smell. And this is just it's all intermingling.
It's a beautiful potpourri of death and dog shit.
Basically.
Aw. Okay, we'll go right. Balto.
All right, so we'll go right.
Oh, hey,
All
Scotty.
right.
Scotty's in the chat.
So, yeah. Give me a quick sec here. Okay. So, to the right goes maybe goes about 25 feet. And then just hard 90 degree to the left. Maybe 10 feet up from that, it branches again, but this time it looks like to the right, it's leading up to...
Should have brought my graph paper.
Yeah, I was mentally starting to map it out in my head.
Yeah.
If I should just write it and draw
So,
it.
yeah. So, at this branch, going east, there is there's an iron door, and to the west, there is a metal chute in the wall.
Does it smell like puke?
Oh, so the metal chute to the west smells a lot like garbage. There's puke smell. There's just lots of there's a variety of pungent garbage smell there.
Okay, I'm definitely going to want to hit that on the way out, but we should probably try and get through the door first.
So the door's to the right?
Yeah, the door would be to the right.
And then there's the chute to the left. Is it the hallway go past the chute still?
No, so think it branches up. It branches north.
Right.
Then literally just on the wall there's a chute that looks like it just goes down a little bit.
Okay.
Like a garbage chute.
Yeah.
And then to the right a little ways there is a big iron door.
Does the door have one of those weird human hand things that they use when they turn? What are they? We call it a Bork, but yeah, one of those things.
No, it has a doorknob and a lock.
Oh, a Bork.
Yeah, exactly.
I say I could probably open the doorknob, but if it's locked, no.
Ooh, puke face! Try and pick the lock with your stick.
I'm already doing that.
All right.
Nice as it rubs all over the door.
I do have
Alerting.
I do have a doggy pack on, by the way. Maybe if one of you guys can dig through it and see if there's anything in there. I can't reach it.
I don't know, Puke Face, did you put anything in there?
I can't do anything with it. That's for other people to get stuff in and out of.
Well, as a sneak, I can manipulate small objects, so without having to use test on presence.
Okay. Does anyone have a small object?
No.
Just yourself, Juniper.
Yep.
I already spat out the small object I had, so.
No, we can go back for it.
But I don't know if it'll help us unlock. We can go. We didn't check the humans for keys. We can go back and if we know what the concept of a key is, if we've seen humans use it before.
Let's go search the humans.
And by the way, I mean that is what that is your goal here, Balto, is to let the dogs out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you just saw my comment.
I just saw that. All right, so y'all are going back to the first room to check those bodies?
Yeah, we gotta find some keys or at least some hamburgers.
You're always
not sure
thinking
if they're
with
gonna
your
have any
stomach,
hamburgers.
Puke Face.
Bork. Yeah, so the one that I killed, have anything on him?
Well, yeah, you check them all, and one of them did have a key.
Somebody whose mouth isn't full want to carry that?
I got it.
All right.
No problem.
Are you going to try and use this key on something?
Sure.
Well, there's an iron door here in this room, but there's also the one out in the hallway. I guess let's try it here first, see what happens.
That makes sense.
Gonna let a tiger out.
Right.
Tigers are just big cats.
Obviously.
They're-
Obviously. All right. Well, you, Juniper, I'm assuming you're the one who's manipulating this key into the lock.
Yes.
Because you're the one who's actually good at doing that. Yeah, that key is for this lock. You were able to, either with your, probably with your paws, because you're kind of small, like reach up and you know what you're doing. You do this all the time at home.
She can stand on Balto probably to reach.
I was gonna say
Right.
I could jump on Balto's back again and stand there.
Or lifted by Puke Face's stick.
But then I'd need your help to hold the stick up.
True. Yeah.
Well, you have found the key and are able to unlock that door. Looking in from the entryway, you see just a double columns, like kind of columns going down each side of the room. Like they're not actually on the walls. They're a little bit in, but just two columns of animal cells, just with varying Borks in them. Are you going into the room?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
Are the cells locked?
So the cells are sturdy, cold, small dishes of food and tepid water inside. There are 12 of them in total, and 8 are inhabited by Borks. Roll me... Someone roll me a d20 and tell me if it comes up high or low.
So
Or just tell me what it comes up.
big Borks, little Borks, red Borks, blue Borks, yellow Borks, green Borks, black
Did someone
Borks.
roll?
Yeah, I thought Steve was.
I thought you were.
Oh, I'll roll.
I can. I've had slightly better dice rolls, but
5, so it's low. I guess.
Okay. You do not see Alphonse in any of these cages, but there are 8 other dogs in them, except like right next to the left side cages is a decapitated sleevehund, which appears to have escaped from its cage before losing its head.
You said a sleep.
It's a dog of some stripe.
Gotcha.
It is.
Very disturbing to Juniper.
A long, small dog bred for its ability to rest in the sleeves of ornamental garments. It is they are quiet and patient and extremely friendly. They never bark, but instead rumbles in a way reminiscent of a purr.
Okay, so
but this one doesn't have a head.
So it escaped. Does that mean that the door to its cage is open?
Yes.
Is there anything near it that looks like the thing that cut its head off?
How so?
Well, I'm trying to assess if this was a trap triggered by the sleevehund's escape.
Where are you looking?
Its body, I assume, is half out the cage, right?
Its body is on the floor.
Is the
inside the cage?
It got out of its cage and fell to the floor, and it doesn't have a head anymore.
Oh, the cage isn't on the floor.
No, it got out of one of think of 2 rows of
so
3 2 stacked on top of each other.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
So what I'm looking for is like a guillotine blade or something in the ceiling. Anything along those lines that I can see.
You look up. Cool. So we're gonna break after I describe what you see because I kind of gotta pee. But you look up and you see on the ceiling this just repulsive looking dude, all weird chitinous arms and his buggy head dripping blood from its mandibles. If you were a person, you might assume that this might be one of the reasons those jailers carried tridents. And it seems to be just masticating on a mostly fleshless skull or dog skull.
I know he wants my stick.
Yes, it wants all of you because its eyes have what you assume are its eyes have just locked with yours, and its whole body tenses before anyone does anything.
Get your own.
So can I call break here so I can grab a pee?
Being horrified, Juniper's kind of down with her paws wrapped up over her head.
All right.
Hold the side of the dead dog.
10 minutes, guys. We'll be back in 10.
All right.
All right.
See y'all in 10.
Hello. We're
Welcome back.
It took a few tries to bring the thing back. I was a little worried for a second. I was like, why isn't it working? All right, but we're back. And we are being attacked by, I thought it was going to be the silence, but I guess it's a crab monster on the ceiling.
Well, technically it is the Cricket Man.
Oh. Back from walkies. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Like, hello, Jim.
So yeah, can someone roll me a d6 for initiative?
I did it last time, and we went second. So maybe one of you guys.
I suggest Mia because I've been rolling. I think I've rolled really poorly so far.
Well, that was as poor as it gets.
A 1.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, it definitely gets initiative. And the Cricket Man, it's perception seems to just snap from between all three of you for a second. And then it gets back to Puke Face because Puke Face, obviously, you were the first one it saw.
And who saw it? And I'm
Yes.
like, that's right. There's 3 of us.
Bork.
1, 2. Bork. Bork.
Yeah. Yeah. So Puke Face, can you roll me? It leaps down from it like it is literally like on the ceiling, and it just pushes itself off at you, twisting like cat-like in the air, with those mandibles just coming right at you. Or technically, its lacerating legs are coming right at you. So roll me a DR12 agility check to defend.
It's twisting like a what, you said?
Cat-like.
I don't like this guy. I don't like this guy a lot. Wait, that was a... You said roll a DR12.
Yes, agility.
Okay, that's right. So I actually critted that.
Really?
Really?
Nice. Give me just a sec here. All right. Well, you are able to just, easily sidestep it. It comes just smacks on the ground and skids a little bit in front of you, just completely open to attack. So, Puke Face, give me a free attack on this thing.
All right, here comes the stick. The branch, the very long branch. Is it a strength check, right?
It's a DR12 strength check.
Well, I got a 14.
Nice. So it's doing D4 damage.
Yeah, that. Where'd my D4 go? There it is. I keep rolling max on the D4. I got a 4.
All right, so with its chitinous hide, you're doing 2 damage to it.
Guys, I did damage to it.
What?
Get him, guys. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna inspire Balto.
Okay. Well, if you're inspiring Balto, then I'm gonna lead with Juniper. Juniper, what are you doing?
Startled from my position on the floor, I just react and bite at it at random.
Cool. Give me a DR12 strength check for that melee attack.
That would be a total of 0.
So you come at this thing, iron fangs in mouth, just chomp, 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 and as you're going for a real good chomp on it, the iron fangs slip out of your mouth and go skidding off into a corner.
Oh, man.
Lovely. Well, I did roll a 2 on the dice. So that was the thing. But yeah. It's terrible.
It was... You rolled it. Okay, then no. Then you just...
I'm sorry. Yeah, I should...
No, you're good. You're good. You're good. Then no. Then you have not lost your iron fangs. You still have those. You just weren't able to get a good grip on this thing. It's kind of squirrely and buggy and squirmy and it's weird and creepy. Who wants to go next? Balto Saxon or Puke Face?
I want to see what Balto's going to do with his +1.
Yeah, and I heard the word squirrel. Squirrel?
It's a squirrel!
A squirrel! And just as he hears the word squirrel, Balto jumps and attacks it.
Give me that DR12 strength check.
Oh, so I have to make a strength... Oh, to hit, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to burn my last omen and re-roll that.
Do it.
It's probably for the best. unless you roll really bad again.
I rolled the exact same thing. Well, it's a strength check. So
Yeah.
with a +1, I got a 3.
Yeah, no, that's not going to do it.
Well,
You were incapable of getting a good biting grip on this thing. Thankfully, there is one of you left to attack it.
Work.
Because that first attack was a free attack from critting that defense roll.
I've gotten a couple of crits tonight. Let's see if I can get another one. I'm hitting it with my branch.
Are you?
I very much am. I have critted again. I will point the camera at it if you want.
Nope. I believe you. So you're
Wow.
going to roll me a d4 times 2.
All right. 8.
Ooh.
I actually
You've
think
done 4 damage to it.
I actually think that this D4 might need to be replaced because I think it's rolled 4 every time.
Shh. It's okay.
Well, it's not getting replaced tonight because it's the only one in the room.
Can you roll that for my attacks? Because it'd probably roll higher than I'm rolling.
Oh,
I'm going to switch to a D12 for my attack rolls now. Just to see
with these DR12s, and you'll probably do better.
right.
All right, so top of a new turn. Puke Face, are you singing? Who are you singing at?
It's got to be Balto because if he does hit, he's gonna do damage.
The hitting
That is
part
true.
the problem.
Yeah, so I'm like, Balto, try again, jerk.
Well, with all that barking you're doing at Balto, the cricket man just scuttles around on the floor, back to facing you, Puke Face.
Yeah.
Why am I rolling? You're rolling a DR12 agility check to defend.
All right, I'm going to use a different die because that's too many crits on that one. I got 12 exactly.
Nice. So you are able to dodge its just apparently very sharp, lacerating limbs.
Yeah, well, the thing is, I've got this very long branch. So it's probably catching some of them.
Obviously.
Yeah.
So who wants to go next?
Have I told you about my branch? It's so long.
It's a special branch.
Yeah.
Right.
So
do you mind if I go, Balto?
It's y'all's turn.
Yeah, go ahead, Juniper.
Go. Pardon?
Jiminy. Nope. That's a 4 total.
All right. Who is going next?
I guess that leaves Balto, right?
Yeah.
It's Balto and Puke Face.
Do it, Balto.
All right, Balto, hoping that the cricket man has been distracted by Juniper's attack, he's going to lunge at this and miss with an 11.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait! I'm spending my last omen to lower the DR by 4.
Well, give me a sec.
Okay.
So, you know what? Going by the way this stuff is phrased in here, you can only do that one on yourself.
Gotcha. You can
Because
give
it
the
explicitly calls out the re-rolling as yours or someone else's.
Yeah.
That's true, it does. Okay. All right.
How about I call for reroll on that and burn one of my omens?
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Wait, I've been rolling?
Do it.
Okay.
I believe in you.
All right. Did you hear that, Dice? Molly believes in you. Mia believes in you. Do you roll better? I fumble.
Oh, dear Lord.
Kidding me?
No.
I'm sending you a new bag of dice, Kenny.
Use a digital roller. No more rolling dice.
I'm throwing all my dice.
Your hands have glue on them or something.
PM me your address. I'm mailing you some dice, buddy.
All right, so Balto,
It's
you
your
remember
turn.
that thing I said to Juniper earlier?
Yeah, my iron.
That just
dog.
happened to you.
No.
That was a fumble, right? A natural one.
That was a natural one. Yeah.
Yeah, no, like your
Sorry.
iron fangs just went skidding off into a dark corner.
I'm looking at them and I want them, but I'd have to put my stick down, and I'm not gonna.
Yeah, you would. So puke face.
I guess I'll just kill the thing. Okay. 15.
Go for it, you turkey.
15.
What'd you get?
15.
All right, so you're attacking it with your stick?
Yes, sir.
Roll that d4.
It comes up 2, so I guess he takes 1 damage.
Nope, he took no damage.
Son of a bitch, he's got a damage threshold. Do I get a move as well as an attack?
I mean, where do you want to move?
I would just like to move past him with my branch in my mouth.
Sure. So you smack at him and then you try and run by him?
Yeah.
Yeah, you manage to you don't do any damage with like the stick just kind of bounces off its chitinous hide. But you do manage to get it down a little bit as you run by and tangle up its fucking legs in your stick.
Yeah. I was just trying to get behind it. I didn't even realize about the stick. I was just trying to get behind it. All right. He's prone.
All right.
Now will you guys fight him?
Top of the round. Who are you singing at?
Juniper. Sorry, man. It's gotta be.
That wasted on me, man. I told you, if you really wanted to burn an omen on me to reroll.
It's okay.
Juniper!
It's okay. It was worth a try, but I just rolled a total of 16 on my attack.
Nice.
Little
Plus 1, I guess, so 17, yeah.
Well, we'll get to that.
Oh, right. That's
it is able to right itself.
It goes first.
It flips back over. And let's see. Puke faces run behind it. So Balto high, Juniper low. Juniper, make me a DR12 agility test.
That is a nat 20 on the dice.
Well, I mean, apparently it just was not expecting a dog as tiny and agile as you to come at it, because it just and you just dodge around its scything legs, get in there, and make your free attack. You got like a 17 or something for that?
That roll I made early, yeah, that was yes.
All right, so what's your damage?
Woohoo! 1.
Wait. Oh, no, never mind. It probably has to be me. If you have an omen left, you can deal max damage with your attack.
Oh.
I do have 1 omen left.
You can spend it for dealing max damage, if that's a significant amount. I don't know what the damage is.
It'd be 8, right?
It'd be 8.
It's up to you.
Yeah, you talked me into it.
Okay. I mean, we might have to find something else later. I don't know.
No, I think this is it. This is the only other monster in the dungeon.
It's definitely the last thing we're gonna kill.
Okay, well you're spending that omen on that.
Yes.
That's actually kind of good because otherwise you were dealing no damage to it.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it had a threshold, I think.
Well, it has like medium armor.
Oh, it soaks. Got
Like,
it.
yeah. And you have really hurt this thing. So it needs to make it's not dead yet, and it needs to make a morale check.
Before I bite it again.
Yes. So we got 2.
Excuse me.
Okay, it has failed its morale check. And ooh, you can tell that it is about to just bugger on out that door you came in through.
Okay.
So Juniper, do you want to attack it again?
Yeah. It's
Go for it.
to flee. I will bite it. Hopefully. Am I still +1 from Steve's?
Yes, you would still be +1.
So a total of 12.
Nice. Roll me some damage.
7 on the dice.
That is enough to do it in. You crunch down on its buggy hide, and you can feel it just go limp in your jaws. I mean, this thing has got to be like, I'd say it's maybe 2-3 times the size of Balto, and the small dog has just brought it down.
My eyes basically bug out as soon as I bite it, and it drops it. I'm like, "Ooh, ooh," and then kind of jump around like, yep, I did it.
Balto,
All right.
Balto goes over to like pick up his iron jaws back in his mouth. Like, I totally meant to do that. I totally distracted this bug thing so you could get in the killing blow. You're welcome.
Balto,
Thanks, Balto.
where were
Thanks,
you,
Balto.
man? Where were you, man?
All right. Well, as you all are taking in your well-won victory, one of the dogs in one of these 8 dogs in the kennels barks at you. Hey, can you get us out of here?
Can we? Are there keys? Is there latches?
They've got like some basic latches on them. I mean, if you had some kind of dog that was good at manipulating things, you'd probably be like, it'd probably be pretty easy to get these dogs out.
Wait, Juniper, before you
I'm
do
all
that,
over it. Okay.
Balto, go stand in the corner so you don't get in the way. All right?
Says the dog with a big giant stick in his mouth.
Yeah.
I know they. You put that stick down. You could bite for more damage.
You can poke someone's eye out.
Prove it.
Yeah, but apparently he really likes just bopping them with his stick. Oh boy. Yeah. So one of the dogs in the kennels are like pleading with you to let them out.
Let them out in turn. Yes.
Are they going to stay and help us?
Probably not.
I mean, we're letting them out anyway. It's not a like conditional thing, but I just want to know if they want to stay and help us.
Well, what are you asking them?
We need to keep roaming around here till we find our buddy Alphonse.
Oh, you're friends with Alphonse?
Yeah.
They like a group of jailers just took him away like maybe 5 to 10 Borks ago.
5 to 10 Borks.
I don't know where they take him, but they're not like he was just here.
Okay, well listen. You guys want to join the pack?
These dogs, like if they were well rested, would probably like be a pretty good addition to your group. They're kind of malnourished, like they've been stuck in these cages for a while. None of them are in any real good condition to help you.
All right. Well, you guys can have this thing here. You can eat this. Let's go, guys.
That's the dogs, like they eye the door, but like when you say you have like this thing is yours to eat, they all like they eye the door for a sec and they go, yeah, no, and they just tear into it. You know?
Do they survive eating that?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just a bug, man. I mean,
You
I
never
figure
know.
dogs can survive eating bugs and people, so.
Yeah, you never know. All right. So what are
It is not poisonous.
What are our exits from here? Is it just the way we came in, or is there another exit from this room?
Okay, no, there is just the one exit from this room.
Okay.
Back the way you came. Let me see if there's anything else interesting here. Nope, there is not. Just the dog, just the Borks. So the only way that you know of that is deeper into this complex is that door that you had trouble getting through before.
Juniper, do you still have the keys?
Puke Face had trouble getting through. The rest of us could just walk through the open door.
Yeah, I don't know what the problem was.
I can retrieve the key, yeah, which I left in the lock.
Okay.
All right, let's go try that other door.
All righty. So so you're going back to that other iron door you were checking out?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You get back to that door. No sign, like no signs of anyone else yet. And when you try to use the key in that door, it just really obviously is not meant for that door. Like it's significantly bigger than the keyhole. It's just it doesn't fit.
Guys, I have an idea.
Boys.
I have an idea. I've seen humans do this. I'm gonna take my branch up to the door, and I'm gonna bang it on the door.
And I feel this compulsion to bark. Bark, bark, bark. Oh, sorry.
Oh. Okay.
And then it opens. That's what happens for the humans. Sometimes, anyway.
Well, I'm thinking everyone make a presence check. What did y'all get?
6 total.
2 total. I rolled a 3. I swear I should roll better.
Seriously?
Good one, Steve.
On a D20.
Is that like, hold on a second, I'm going to roll the dice, or I rolled it and I rolled terribly?
I have rolled a 1. I rolled a 3 on the dice with a -2.
Oh, okay, so you at least rolled the 3.
Okay.
Yeah, I could conceivably have rolled a -1, a total of -1, but I didn't do that.
All right. Well, how long are you willing to wait by this door?
Just until I have to, like, my neck gets tired and I have to rest my branch on the ground. Once that happens, I know it's time to leave.
All right. Well, that happens.
Guys, I don't think this is a door. I think this is just a wall.
Well, I thought Alphonse was down this way. I swear I thought I smelled him down here.
Well, we gotta leave. But before we do, let's hit that garbage chute, because there's gotta be something good in there.
All right. Well, as you all turn, are you going back to the garbage chute? that's like 10
I
feet
mean,
away?
we can do the garbage chute as like I think the only unlocked place we haven't been, unless you guys have
Okay,
another
but
idea for how to get through that door.
Well, there's the hallway still back to the left, right?
Oh, that's
'Cause
right. There's the other hallway. We didn't do that whole
Yeah.
side. Yeah. All right, let's do that. Let's do that.
okay, as you all turn to head back, you hear the door behind you open with a loud squeal.
Ah. Am I close enough to run and stick my branch in it so it can't close?
Oh, as you turn, you see a really shaggy looking person in the doorway. Just like they look like they're you'd think they look like a dog person, but they look like they're kind of halfway between a dog and a person.
It's a
Or like
were
maybe
person.
halfway between a well no, like halfway between a dog person and a person.
Oh, it's a dog
Uh,
person.
Yeah. That about
A werewolf.
well yeah, the dog man.
Yeah.
Uh they're looking down at you and they ask what do you want?
Oh, they ask it in Bork?
Yes.
Alphonse.
Well, that's. It takes you a second, and you realize because I mean you all have heard humans talk. You have a fair understanding of the human language, but this guy just talked to you in dog.
We're looking for Alphonse. And any other dogs that are prisoners down here.
When you say Alphonse, you hear a yapping behind this person, and Alphonse comes trotting up with a ball in their mouth. Hey guys, what's up?
Hey, Alphonse, let's go.
Ball.
What? Why?
Weren't you, like, don't you want to, like, leave?
But I'm getting all this good food, and look, I got a ball, and he chomps down on the ball, and it gives this little like weak squeak.
Okay, did you know about those guys that were in the cages? Weren't you in a cage for a while?
What?
With those other
Oh,
dogs?
I don't. Oh, it's been a minute, guys. But no, everything here is going great. And as Alphonse is talking, the wolf witch puts their hand on his head to make him quiet. Like not like mystically or forcibly, just like, hey, be quiet. And repeats to you, all three of you, hey, what are you doing? What's your business in my what is your business in my residence?
Murder.
Death.
For kills? Or are you here to murder?
Well, we got those guys in the other room. Then we got your cricket friend. We figure if you're Alphonse's friend, you're probably fine. But maybe anyone else who's trying to
Really?
lock up dogs.
Really, you took out you killed 4 of my jailers and my cricket man.
We killed 4 jailers
Yes.
and a cricket man. I don't know whose they were.
They were mine.
Ah, well, they suck.
Apparently so. The wolf witch seems to take a minute and says, after thinking for a second, how would you 3 like a job?
I'm going to look at my companions. Careful not to hit them
Yes.
with the branch.
Yeah.
Biscuits? We get biscuits?
Oh, definitely there will be biscuits.
Balto?
I don't really like biscuits.
How about hot dogs?
Bacon?
Oh, we have all the hot dogs you could want.
Do we get a sense that this person is trustworthy?
I was just saying, can we do that?
Seems legit to me, guys.
Is this a
Something
presence
smells
check?
funny about this.
You know what? So Alphonse seems really into this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Make me a presence check.
What'd you get, Kenny?
It can't be good.
I'm assuming really good because
Oh yeah.
really good all night.
Oh yeah. A 2 with my -1.
What'd you get?
So
man?
I rolled a 3, so that's a 2.
I rolled a 6 on the dice. I have no mod, so 6.
I have rolled a 19 on the dice for a total of 17.
All right. So, Puke Face. This guy seems pretty trustworthy. Balto and Juniper. This guy seems really sus.
Guys, he smells like the good kind of puke. Like the kind with beef in it.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he's I don't think he's telling us the truth.
Yeah, I'm not real sure. I mean, why would they try and stab us?
Mm-hmm.
Can I go see what's in the room that they came out of?
Yeah. The Wolf Witch steps back from the doorway to let you in. As you enter, Alphonse starts, circling you really happy because, hey, here's some of my friends in my cool new pad. You can see like a bunch of bookcases. There's a bunch of alchemical bullshit. There is a play area that's got like not as sticks that aren't as impressive as yours, Puke Face, but they seem pretty nice. And a running track. There on that one on the far end. This is a circular room. On the far end of the room, there are stairs leading down. Where are these? Okay. There are also 4, so they seem like there are 4 other guys in this room who seem a bit like kind of not quite as well-made versions of the dog mask jailers you fought initially. But they are like they're kind of keeping their distance from y'all. They probably smell those dead jailers on you. They look like they were at one point human, but now they're kind of canine-ish.
Mm-hmm.
And that's about what's here.
Well, I'm fine with a few abominations unto the Lord as long as there's burgers involved.
You really
Also,
think it's safe,
Jupiter?
Puke Face?
Juniper?
What was it safe what we were doing before?
No. Scary.
Burgers though. Bacon.
Is there any evidence of any quality food?
Not here.
Hmm.
But Alphonse has stated that he got some real good feed.
I mean, I rolled that I trust this person, but real life I don't. So.
Yeah. Yeah, and Balto is like, he's thinking back like the cages, like, yeah, having seen the conditions that the other dogs were kept in, he's treating this person very suspiciously. He's gonna stay outside of the room if possible.
Okay. Juniper, what are you up to?
She's a little leery, but she sees the play area and is just like, oh, and kind of like moves forward to go into the room.
Okay. Well, the wolf witch sees Balto hanging back, and they move towards where the alchemical crap is, all the sciencey shit, and they come back with a plate of it's cold but really good smelling meat. They say, come in, friend. Enter.
Nah, Balto's too suspicious. He's just gonna back up.
Is that Bork meat?
Give me a presence check. DC 10.
Does it help if I'm already eating it while I am trying to figure that out?
Give it
I rolled a 6, and now I'm spending my last omen. Is this Bork meat?
From the smell of it, it smells, honestly, a lot like pig.
God, good news, guys. It's not even Bork meat.
Gonna look around the room and then like lean in and
you'd probably describe it as some kind of long pig.
Oh.
That's fine.
That
would have been my first question, actually, before I remembered that I was playing a dog.
Well, don't worry. If you were playing a person, it probably would have been dog meat.
Well.
All right. I'm going to eat some too. No.
Yeah.
Nom.
No, it's a little colder than you might like, or it's at least it's a little more room temperature than you might prefer. But it tastes like it's really well cooked.
Any idea who it is?
No.
I don't know him. Come on, Balto. I mean, you can't have this. This is mine, but there's more.
Now, Balto is too leery of him. Balto's going to turn and go back down the first hallway because he wants to see what this is all about.
I guess I'll go with Balto with a mouthful of... Well, I'll swallow and pick up my branch, and then I'll go with Balto.
Guys?
As you're leaving, the wolf witch raises their voice. As I had asked, would you like a job?
Sure, but we got to check out the place first.
No, I need an answer from all of you. Now, would you like a job? Would you work for me?
Well, I have a job. My master, they'll want me back later.
I'm not really...
They're probably worried about me.
I'm not really much for doing things that other people say.
They say, well, it could only be part-time work. On call.
Yeah, sure.
Balto shakes his head no and walks away.
Juniper, what's your reaction?
Well, maybe like every other Saturday, maybe a Wednesday as well.
And as if he didn't see you previously, they turn to Balto. And you, what is your answer?
Balto is, torn, but he's too suspicious of this generous offer, especially after the way he's treated the rest of his own pack, right? Because he did say these were his jailers and his insect men, and we saw how he put the other dogs in cages. So Balto says, "No, thank you."
So be it. And the 4 dogs in progress rush you, Balto.
All right. I'll growl and attack the first one that gets close to me.
Well, first, roll me initiative.
All right. Watch. I'll probably roll higher on a D6 than I've been rolling on my D20.
That would be nice.
Well, that fell. So let me re-roll that. No, I rolled a 2. So just like my D20 rolls.
All right. So here's what's going to happen.
Okay.
I need 4 DR13 agility checks. Or no, 4 DR12 agility checks.
Hey,
Sorry,
with the way I've been rolling tonight.
Not difficult to dodge.
You might only need 1.
All right, so I need to roll 4 D12s agility, you said, right?
Yes.
All right, so only -1. So.
Oh wait, I'm gonna yell. Watch out, Balto!
I fumbled on the first one. Got a 2 on the second one. Oh, God. I rolled a 3 on the third one. Hey, I'm going up.
And the fourth one, what do you get on the fourth one?
Oh, good lord!
A 17.
It's gonna matter.
A 17. I made the
All right. So here's the deal. First dog in progress comes at you just with slavering jaws and does 6 damage.
All right, he does 4 damage, but
second one likewise and does 6 damage.
4, and I'm down to 0.
Third one comes at you for 1 damage, but you're already down to 0, right?
But my armor reduces that damage to 0, so he does no damage to me.
Whoa, that's great.
Down to 0?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bye,
so,
welcome back to the stream, Kenny.
Juniper, you just saw this guy sick these 4 dogs in progress on your friend Balto, and they tore Balto to bits. Maybe not quite as much of bits as I was hoping, but Balto is dead.
Is there any chance I have like a machine gun in my doggy pack?
No.
Well, this is going to be hard.
Puke face, the only thing that is in that pack is what you have put in it.
I haven't put anything in it. I'm a dog.
Exactly.
Someone put this on me 6 months ago, and I have never been able to get it off or see inside.
I'm just picturing Puke Face with some doggy fanny pack.
Yeah, it goes on like a vest, I think, and like someone grabbed me and put it on me. I think they were gonna try and like make me do stuff, but I ran away. Listen, I'm gonna hit the wolf witch with my stick.
Yeah, it was my intention to grab her at the ankle.
Okay, you're going for the wolf witch?
Yeah, and I've already wasted my singing on Balto, who's dead now, so.
The wolf witch is going to act before both of you.
Okay.
Let's see.
I can't believe you killed Balto.
I didn't kill anyone. The three of these 4 dogs in progress killed Balto.
I was addressing the Wolf Witch in character. I guess what I should have said was, "Oh my God, they killed Kenny."
Who's Kenny? Juniper says.
I don't know.
Oh.
Well, the Wolf Witch you turn on the Wolf Witch growling, and they turn on you. You would cast away my generosity like this for that mutt?
Pack first.
So be it.
Balto was no mutt.
Yeah, that's offensive to me.
He was handsome.
Can I play Balto's twin brother, baritone Saxon?
He comes bursting in the door.
You know what? Ken.
Yeah.
If you no items, no class.
Sure.
But if you can roll me up a character during this combat while we're engaged, you can play Alphonse.
Okay. No class. That fits me perfectly.
Yeah, you're on just straight nothings. Basically, do that whole.
Yep. I'm running.
You got it. Okay, so the Wolf Witch turns on you, Puke Face, because you are obviously the leader of this group.
Apparently.
And they seem to listen to you. And says you would. So be it for casting aside my generosity. And they come at you with a scalpel and drill. Roll me that defense check, DR12 agility.
20.
You fucking kidding me? Nice. All right, well, you're going to get a free attack on them. Apparently, they just over-lunged at you, and you just see a nice, juicy side of meat there.
Eat stick.
Try to actually bite it.
15.
Or, I'm sorry, try to actually hit it with your stick.
15.
Nice. All right, roll me some damage.
4.
Well, they are taking 2 damage.
Again with the armor. All right.
Yeah.
I don't have any armor. The only one with armor
is dead.
Yeah.
All right. Do you want to try and take another smack at him?
Right. It's my turn now. Yeah. Yeah, I'll do that. 18.
All right.
3 damage.
That'll hit. How much?
3.
All right. They're taking 2 more damage.
You are unpleasant.
Juniper, what are you up to?
I was going to try and bite that Wolf Witch on the ankle.
Go for it.
That's a nat 20.
Nice. So that's going to be roll your damage and double it.
I got all of Kenny's bad rolls coming out as good rolls. Here we go. So 14.
Ooh, nice. So that's going to do 12 damage.
Why didn't the Achilles?
That can hurt.
Yeah, you. You can tell who the damage dealer is here.
Well, she's got those vampire teeth.
Because I haven't rolled nat 20s like I have in a long time. This like a couple tonight already.
All right.
I think I can count the number of times I've rolled higher than 5 on one hand this entire game.
Yeah, you've been rolling really bad.
It's kind of unlikely how bad you've been rolling.
I swear.
Yes.
I am.
I think Steve's crits have been like draining your luck.
I
That
think
seems
so.
to be what's going on. We'd be doing fine if that balanced out.
between. I think you guys have rolled at least like 5 or 6 nat 20s, and I've rolled dog shit. You're welcome.
I rolled a crit fail one time.
True.
Yeah.
You did.
Yeah.
Okay, well, those 4 dogs in progress that were harrying Balto have now rushed in 2 and 2 on each of you. So, Juniper, can you give me 2 DR12 agility checks for defense?
There was that nat 1. And the
See?
failure on the second one as well. So
That was a nat
died.
1?
yes.
Ooh. Okay, so you fumbled on one of them and failed on the other?
Yep.
Okay. Well, so the first one chomps at you and does 2 damage.
Okay.
Second one does 5 damage.
Ooh. Okay. Well, I'm hurting.
Puke face. Give me likewise on those agility checks.
I've already rolled them. I got 16 and 14.
Nice. So you managed to evade the dogs in progress that were coming after you. The wolf witch is not happy. So they are going to come after you with that scalpel and drill again. Roll me another defense check.
Alrighty. Oh, before I do, I'm going to say, Juniper, bite something! Crap. I got an 11.
Take that.
So close.
No omens left.
Yeah. Well, okay, now, and I want you to understand that this is going to ignore any armor you have.
Which is none.
You take 1 damage.
Ow! That's a significant amount at this time.
Yeah, I know your action that actually at this point is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Alphonse there, are you done rolling up your Bork?
Yep, I'm all
Okay.
Bork.
So you have seen the wolf witch, who was being very nice to you, just hard turn on your friends, and you are not having it.
Right.
So you are now part of this fight.
Okay, and so at this current moment, Alphonse sees that the 4, hybrid sort of dog people have come back in. And
Yes.
2 are attacking each of them.
But you also see that the wolf witch is very hurt.
All right, so I'm going to jump at the wolf witch then.
All right. Give me that DR12 strength check. Are we doing better? Worse?
Gotta be worse. Come on.
A 4. I'm gonna burn one of my 3 omen.
Oh, we've got new omens!
I got new omen. Reroll.
Wait, roll digital.
I got 15.
All right.
All right. Well, it looked like you were about to just sail straight past the wolf witch, but they twitched back just in pain and just twitched right into your jaws. So roll me some damage.
5. On a 6-sided dice. Wow, I didn't know you could roll that.
So -2, that's doing 4. And yeah, Alphonse just comes out of nowhere, flying through the air, and just rips the wolf witch's throat right out.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I need to check for morale. Ooh, yeah. So the 4 dogs in progress see the wolf witch just go down hard, and they all turn to flee.
I'm gonna walk.
There are still 4 of them. Pukeface and Juniper, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna bare my teeth and attack one.
Alphonse, you have freed all those dogs in the kennels.
Time to check out the garbage chute.
I say I'm hurting pretty bad. I kind of want to scoot out of there.
Oh, you're okay. So I'm checking. You're gonna let the dogs in progress go.
Yeah, I got no interest in them if they're running away.
Okay. Juniper, you okay with that?
Yes. I do growl at him a bit, thinking I'm intimidating him to run, but yes.
Nice. Alphonse, you okay with that?
Yeah, he'll let him run.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk up, and just because this has accomplished everything I've wanted it to accomplish all day, I'm gonna go over to Balto's body and hit it with the stick.
Oh.
Get up!
CPR.
Get up, Balto! Get up!
Oh.
Live, damn it!
No.
Making me sad.
Balto's very dead, honey. Oh, if this were like an actual movie, I would probably be like, there's a good chance I'd be tearing up right now.
Absolutely.
It's okay. All dogs go to heaven, so.
Heaven smells like puke.
I'm not sure there is a heaven here, but Balto at least can just reside in oblivion.
Right.
Yeah, I'll just head out. I'll just leave Balto alone, I guess. Where's that garbage chute?
Garbage chute is where you left it. Do you want to explore the garbage chute?
Absolutely. It smells like garbage down there.
Okay.
I'm going to finish eating the food they gave us and then go.
Oh yeah, I'll have another bit of the long pig and then get in there.
Well, you know what? I'm going to say that's, you have some time to catch your breath. You get some food in you. Roll a d4 for healing.
Ah, good idea. I have a healing.
Mm-hmm.
Just
I get 2 back. Yay.
I have a healing. Woo-woo.
Alphonse, you ain't even hurt.
No.
What they want you to do?
Just emotionally.
What did they want you to do, man?
I don't know. They were just so nice. They were petting me and giving me belly rubs.
But before that, you were in a cage with all those guys that we gave the cricket to.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
That's about how I saw Alphonse thinking on this.
Yeah.
That adds up, actually.
Yeah.
All right. Well, y'all are going back to that garbage chute. There's a smell of there's a rotting, meaty smell coming from that garbage chute.
I was to say, it's not so long for Balto to be dead.
No, it's coming from the garbage chute.
So, unless my friends are just not at all going in there, Pukeface is going in there.
Alphonse is not going in there.
I said friends plural.
Yeah, not interested. Not interested.
All right, then I'm gonna roll for it. You guys are what? You're gonna leave?
Well, I know there's the rest of the dungeon still to explore, right?
The doggy dungeon.
I'm going in the garbage chute.
There is potentially still a few more rooms to explore,
and one of them's down there.
I will note you have despite your loss of one dog, you have completely accomplished what you came here to do.
Right, and I said when we got here, on the way out, I'm gonna hit that garbage chute. So that's why I'm going there. Yeah, I rolled for it. I rolled even, so I'm going in the garbage chute.
All right, it's not that long, or that far down. So you could it might take you a little, like, it might be a little difficult to get out, but probably not that difficult.
I can always have
the-
Alphonse and Juniper grab the end of my branch and pull me out.
I should have made you roll for that. This isn't, I mean, this is like more, this isn't like, you know, a full-size door. This is like a garbage chute.
I'm
It's
just
probably
picturing like doggy
not
Star
that
Wars.
much bigger than you are.
Yeah.
You're gonna be in the trash compactor like Star Wars, and
Is
it's
there-
gonna be closing on you, and you're gonna be using
So-
your doggy stick to try and stop the
When
walls.
you get down there, there is, it's basically you get down the chute and land on a, I wouldn't call it dry, but it's out of the actual bloody wastewater.
Okay.
It's like a 5 by 10 foot. It's not really an island because it's up against the wall, but excuse me. Essentially, there's like a 5 by 10 foot out of water mass of discarded meat, discarded wood, junk, in this like 15 by 15 foot room. The rest of the room is full of water.
Any other exits?
None that you can see.
That smells funky, puke face.
Oh
What's
yeah,
going on
it
down
smells like, now that you're in here, it's the smell of just rotting meat and blood and shit and piss is just like, it is all there is.
there? Yee.
Guys, this place is just like where I live. I think there must be a door under the water, but I don't think I can see under this water.
Poke it
It's-
with your stick.
It's
I am poking
pretty
it with my
fucking-
stick.
You're poking it with your stick?
I'm kind of trying to feel around to see if I can find like a hatch or a door or another way out.
All right. Well, as you are doing that, you feel something tug on your stick.
Give that back!
You yank the stick back, and you see this long, chitinous, like centipedal-looking thing rise out of the water. What do you do?
I say, all right, you can have the stick, and then I just drop it and bolt for the chute.
All right. So, give me a DR11 agility check.
19.
Nice. You manage to scuttle your butt up that garbage chute as you hear this thing clacking and clicking behind you. But when you get out of the chute, it's gone. It's gone back into its disgusting, rotting murk.
I'm going back down for my branch.
Really?
Where's your branch, puke face?
I
You leave
used
it
it
down there?
as a distraction.
You came
you
up out
going
of there
back
really
down
quick.
your
What's
branch?
going on?
Well, it's gone, right? Did I hear it go back in the water?
You heard it retreat back into the brackish, grody, not that big room.
Guys, my branch is down there.
We could find you another branch.
Yeah,
Like that
lots
one?
of branches.
Yeah.
You know what? You
Maybe
said
a-
there were some other sticks in that other room.
There were.
I'm
There
gonna go get
are.
one. I'm gonna go get one.
Okay.
I'm gonna get the biggest one.
None of them, the biggest one is probably half the length of your stick was. These are meant more for like people to throw and dogs to bring back, as opposed to dogs to carry around triumphantly so that people can see how big a stick they've got.
Juniper, can you?
But it's still a really nice stick.
Can you tape these two big ones together?
There's no tape in this room.
It's like try.
I just take the biggest stick and I walk out all sad.
Okay.
I got a stick, guys. Let's get out of here. This place has claimed too much from us.
So I'm just making sure y'all are leaving.
Puke Face is down to leave.
Well, do we hear anything coming down from that last hallway as we're going out? Like any sounds?
You know what? As you're going out, you don't hear anything coming down from that hallway. Almost as if the sound from that hallway would be dampened somehow.
You know what else is damp? My stick.
So are you. Good Lord.
Well, thanks.
Yeah, Puke Face probably smells pretty rank right now.
Yeah.
Mind.
Alphonse
I'm saying you would mind that.
is keeping his distance from Puke Face.
But if y'all are leaving.
Yeah.
Does Alphonse have any knowledge of anything down that hallway? I'm assuming not. He never went down that hallway.
Yep. Alphonse was never brought down that hallway.
Did Alphonse see any other dogs be taken recently from the kennels that he would be concerned about?
No, I mean he was a little concerned because he saw that one dog escape or try to escape and then get its head chopped off.
Gotcha. But that's all.
Yeah.
All right, guys, let's get the hell out of here.
Yeah, we came to find you, Alphonse. We got you now. Let's go. Let's go.
All right. Well, sadly, you're leaving Balto behind, but you rescued 8 other dogs,
and Alphonse,
who, by the time you get back, they have finished chowing down on that cricket man, and they are out. They're gone back into the city, and yeah, you all make it out just fine. Well,
except for
those of you who, except for Balto.
Yeah.
And the fact that I'm at half my previous capacity and down one branch.
Yes, yeah. But you can find another branch.
It'll never be the same. It'll never be the same. But in 2 hours, I have another branch, and I've completely forgotten that there was ever a previous branch.
Yes. Yeah, you all do good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like none of the post-game notes in the adventure itself matter.
Okay.
The post? I mean, you all are good. You made it out. Congratulations. Good job.
Thanks.
Yeah. So like the big deals here, like causing a commotion in the kennels and then escaping back into the city will likely attract the attention of the Inquisition. Your dogs, you probably don't really care that much about the Inquisition. If Antasar, the Wolf Witch, survives a fight with the party, he will be more focused on rebuilding than on revenge against the PCs. But the prospect may still cross his mind. Nothing is crossing his mind. He's dead.
Yeah.
If you decide to work for him, there will eventually be an ingredient or text he needs retrieved from somewhere dangerous. He will offer considerable compensation for this. If you had all gone to work for him, you basically would have all just been guard dogs. The other door in that big, like, round room was a backdoor escape into the sewers. the municipal waste tunnels beneath Galgenbeck are almost certainly a follow-up adventure in their own right. Albeit a pungent one. Yeah, you all did really great. I mean,
especially Alphonse. Not a scratch on that guy.
Yeah, I know.
And the killing blow.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that was good. Thank you.
Oh yeah, no, that was fun.
Pukeface has added his own blood to the collection of smells on his body.
Nice. Mia, how did you like it?
It was fun. It was a lot of fun. Thank you.
Excellent. This is legitimately a game I didn't think I would like going in, and I have fallen really head over heels for it. When it's like there's a lot of stuff out for it that I'm just I don't really care, because there's a lot of fan work for it. And a lot of it's kind of self-serious and like, oh, this metal thing or this, those are fine. I'm really loving the kind of goofier end of it, like this, where it's like, oh yeah, you can all play dogs. Okay, yeah, I'm into that. That's ridiculous. Like I like that there is that in this game. At least in the fan works and the fan community, there is some really nice, just goofy nonsense that the game seems to lend itself towards.
Yeah, and it's a pretty brutal, and unforgiving system too, right? Like, I mean,
you're unless you are actually playing long enough and survive long enough to start getting advances. Yeah, I mean, poor Balto couldn't roll to save his damn life.
Right.
Literally.
Yeah. Well, and I'm even thinking back to the first time we played just the Borg game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we all died.
We all died. I mean, we got pretty far, but we still.
No, you got really far, and that was basically like that fight at the end of that was Nicola's fight at the end of last week's Changeling game, where it was just like, you're probably not going to survive this, and it's the end of the night.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, if we were playing proper, that probably would have been a couple of sessions with maybe a little more fucking around.
Right.
But like as is, but it still worked, and it was like it's like I remember when around when I got really turned off to like rolling for stats. And I'm still not super into it most times, but for this, I like it. Because it's just very like, don't be super attached to whatever you're playing. Just roll something up. I mean, there's literally a point in this book where I want to say, like, hold on, I'm looking it up because it's just, it makes me laugh a bit. Yeah, like it's one of the final, create your player character. 5, name your character if you wish. It will not save you.
Yeah.
Like the game itself is like, hey, name your character if you want. They're probably going to die. Don't get too attached. But in doing so, it gives you that sense of freedom of, well, I like this character, but I mean, they're probably going to die anyway. So
right.
I feel like it's a lot like Steve feels about the funnel in Dungeon Crawl Classics.
Yeah.
Like just that, don't be too attached to any one of these characters. Just play them. If you survive, then you can become attached to this character.
Well, it was funny because like in that game, like from all the other games we've played, which is funny, that where I've spent more time building a character, I think I fell into role-playing the Borg character faster when we played it, because I think Steve and I both were sort of both playing characters as we're trying to figure out the world, because we just sort of woken up from having died and whatnot. We're trying to figure out the world, so we're kind of like playing ourselves a bit, and so therefore there was more freedom, because we didn't really, because there is no sort of character class creation. We didn't really have a character idea going into it. We just sort of naturally.
I just wasn't using it for that game because I really wanted to just do the really no bullshit, just plain ass characters. And I think I fucked that game up a little bit with Omens, because I don't think I had any of you roll for Omens, and I should have.
Well, they're optional anyway. They're in the optional rules section.
Yeah, but whatever. It was still like it's that there's the investment threshold in your character is low enough that you can still you will get into them as you play, but it's not that I don't want to touch anything because I put hours into building this character.
Yeah.
And I kind of like that. As much as I love all my other games where it's no, build your cool man. But most of those games are less about your cool man being really easy to bump off.
Yeah.
So, as a GM, I'm a lot less worried about it. Whereas here, there was one damage roll I was kind of worried about. And it was the one where I got that one damage on Puke Face. And I'm just oh, good. I don't think he has less than 2 hit points. So he'll keep going.
Yeah, I had 6 at the time. You bumped me down to 5, and then I got 1 back. Yeah.
And all I needed you to do was kill the Wolf Witch, and then the wolves and the dogs in progress all have to make a morale check, and they failed it really bad. So they buggered the fuck off, which is something I get now why that was a part of old D&D.
The morale.
I didn't get it when I was a kid. I did not understand why morale.
Right.
What? No, just kill them all. And now it's no, I totally get why morale. You that first fight where I'm oh my god, can they just kill the second fucking jailer?
So
because then I have to make a morale check for the other guys. Of course, they fucking they had to roll over 7, and they rolled 7.
See, I should have rolled for them.
No, because then they would have done better because they have to roll high.
Oh, high to.
It's a 2d6 rollover.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
But no, it was but I was I'm just oh my god, they've damaged a bunch of these guys. They killed one just outright. Damaged a couple of the other guys. Oh my god, just kill one of these other dudes so I can check for morale so they can try and get away.
Yeah. All right, well, I better hit the bed.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you, Jason. Before I sign off, I just want to remind everyone next week we are not playing on Monday. We are playing on Thursday. We have a special episode with DM Scotty of the DM's Craft coming by to run his new system for it called /Hack Boom. I believe Mia's played it before. It'll be my first time, and Sarah is also in that game. We have room for one more if anyone wants to sign up. Yeah, we'll see you then. Thank you for running it, Jason, and thanks, Jason. To you guys.
Thank you all for playing.
Thank you to anyone who watched. It was a lot of fun.
Thank you to our audience.
Yes.
Thank you.
Good night, everyone.
Have fun next week. I'll be working.
All right. Copy that. Good night.